happens. So now let's get into our last connector with. And this connector with deals with, I'm not going to even lie to y'all, man. I'm very biased at times when it comes to this fighter right here. None other than Terrence Bud Crawford. But there's a lot of people out there who say that Terrence Bud Crawford oftentimes is a little too quiet. And there's too many people around him who tend to speak up on things, talk about things, and kind of appear to be the voice of Bud, although Bud may not agree with what they're saying, or he may, who knows. But the connector with Q, here's the connector with. Terrence Bud Crawford is far too quiet when it comes to speaking up and tends to allow too often other people around him to speak up on topics related to him. Connect the whip on that, man.
Yeah, man. I think it's a connect, man. I just feel like and shout out to my man Bernie the Boxer. He's that's one he's in Bud Camp and he's
Mm-hmm.
very outspoken, and I do like Bernie the Boxer. You know what I'm saying? But we all know just like family, you got to keep certain entities, you know what I'm saying? Because whatever we speak about in the house, sometimes we keep it in house. You know what I'm saying? As it
Right.
pertains to business, because you can't, like Jay Z say, the great Jay Z. You don't want to offend your political connects. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And he went on a tangent and was on his Tupac. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about PBC. You know what I'm saying? FPBC and F this and F
Yeah,
that.
he
You know
was
what I'm
running
saying?
dissing bad boy, huh?
That's where
He
all the
running
fighters
dissing
at, brother. That's
Diddy
where
and
all
the
the
family,
welterweights
huh?
at, bro. That's where Errol Spence is at. So you know what I'm saying? I just feel like that's not really conducive to what we're trying to do here. You know what I'm saying? And so I say that's definitely a connect, man. I feel like I would like to see Bud get a handle on that, man, and just everybody be quiet. Let everybody wonder. You know what I'm saying? Let everybody wonder. And so because people see that if you're not one thing about it, you didn't say it, but he's from your team, he's close around you, so it gives it
Mm-hmm.
legs. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right,
with
right.
that being said, if you don't correct it, you said it. You might as well be done said it. If you don't come back and clean it up, you know what I'm saying? And that's just how I feel, man. I feel like it'll make people more reluctant to want to do business. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, but at the end of the day, man, who knows, man? I
Yeah.
hope it's all something deeper that I don't understand. Cause I want to see this fights get made, man. What you got?
Yeah, man. I think well, on the first part, as far as Bud being too quiet, I will admit, man, as being an avid fan of Terrence Bud Crawford, there have been moments where I would have liked to hear Bud be more vocal. I would have liked. I know that's not his personality. It's never been his personality to be the dude that's running around at fights trying to give interviews and keep giving people clickbait. That's never been his kind of style. He's kind of that dude that make the fight, I'll hop in the ring and I'll mop him up. And I've always loved that about him. But
He
I do
handled that
think
business.
with a sport like boxing, because boxing isn't, your typical mainstream sport that you're going to see on ESPN, ABC, NBC, CBS all the time. I think you do have to come say a little bit more for yourself and speak on certain things. But I do also agree too that naturally, when you have people around your camp, and we see this in other sports, that you might have a player in the NBA, NFL, you name it, and their cousin, their dad, their mom, or somebody will say something. They may not have said it, but when people around your camp sit there and say certain things about people or speak on certain things, naturally everybody is going to take it as that's how you feel. Whether that's true or not, when your inner circle is out there saying certain things, that's how people are going to feel. And like you said, I hope that the fights get made. I hope people don't take too many things wrong with certain people around him that may say certain things. Because I agree with you, man. I want to see the Spence fight. I want to see the Keith Thurman fight. And because at the end of the day, Bud is on some level going to have to do some level of business with Premier Boxing Champions and Al Heyman. If we're going to see Keith Thurman versus Bud or Errol Spence versus Bud, there's going to have to be a level of business done between him and PBC. So
Matter of
hopefully,
fact,
things can get done with those two camps and nobody gets too offended and they can make the fight happen.
Is Castano and Charlo are both of them on PBC also up at 154?
I'm not sure if Sanyo. We know Charlo
Well,
is,
okay,
but
okay.
yeah, without a doubt, I
Charlo,
know
'cause
he's
I know Big
connected
Charlo.
enough
Okay.
to where, yeah, he's connected
So
enough with PBC.
so with that being said, even you go to 154 outside of the welterweights, man, all of the fighters, you know, are basically in PBC, you know, as far as your weight
Mm-hmm.
division. You know what I'm saying? It's inevitable. I just don't want to see them, you know, please don't spray them, you know. I don't know. I don't want any more
Hey,
roadblocks.
don't do nothing to mess it up, huh? Don't do
I
nothing
don't
to
want to
give him
see any
any
more
more
roadblocks. Don't need
ammo
this fight
for
to
them to
happen,
be
man.
like screw Bud, right? Don't
And when
offend them and have them be like, man, screw Bud. We don't need Bud, because that's what'll be happening.
right.
So hopefully that don't happen, man. But with that being said, man, we appreciate all y'all tuning in to podcast number 90. This is JD. This is Q. You got anything else, man, before we leave the people for this week?
Man, Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, YouTube, you know what I'm saying? You name it, man. We out here. We got the website, we got the merch. You know, man, y'all gotta get with it, man. Get with it, smash the like button, let everybody know, keep things circulation. Help us build, man. You know what I mean? Road to 1,000, baby.
Road to 1,000, man. Y'all heard it from Q himself. We're sitting just about 51 to be exact from that 1K mark. It's been a great climb getting there, man. We appreciate all y'all subscribing. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Share it and share some more. And we appreciate y'all. And until we see y'all for podcast 91, this is podcast 90, and we out.